know, and already did it, but mine's gonna be a little bit different. But to like restate some of the backstory, it's by this artist named Saya Wolfhawk, and she's from Japan but moved to Portland. And she like spends years creating certain like races of people. I think it's always women. But this is one of her only like physical pieces. A lot of them are digital or like an interpretive experience. There's like 2 of these, and this one is created for this race of women called the empathics, and they can like fuse their body to plants. So yeah, so she like does a lot of work with making like utopias and imagining society as like more harmonious without like certain barricades that we put up ourselves. And yeah, one thing I really liked about this piece was how it's like almost symmetrical, but it's not. So that's kind of what my experience has to do with. But I'll ask you some questions first. Or if you want to just look at it too, you can do that for a second.
Sounds like boobs, but they're wide. Things in the things going down. Like little circles.
Oh, and it's also called dashikimono #1. They wear for ranks not yet habitable by humankind, which is so cool. My first question is like, what does utopia look like to you? You can like take a couple of minutes and like think about it. You can talk about it. Or you could write it down.
Utopia. Let's draw it.
Yeah, you could draw it.
Interpretive experience.
Mine was pretty similar to yours. I wrote harmony. Everyone is accounted for. So like no one is better or worse off than anyone.
Yeah.
Everyone has the ability to do what they want. Whatever that is for them, like at any time, any place.
Yeah.
Like, but it's like something, like anything that they do will like contribute to society, because everyone's like working towards like a better world.
Like something.
For everyone. The environment is like part of the community, so we work for and with nature. And then you're like born like with the ability to like express yourself however you want. Like there's no questioning like self-expression.
Yeah.
It just is.
That's
like
insane.
however you wanna. That's my utopia. And what's holding me back from that? Like the basic framework of our society is kind of against all of that.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Yeah, I totally agree. What I drew was like this, I don't know, I couldn't think of like anything concrete that has to do with like utopia, because to me it feels like such a like an unachievable thing.
Yeah.
Like it feels like the end all like things. And it's like pink and blue, and it's like yellow and orange. And I think like if I really think about utopia, like and like what I drew, it's like parts of life where like everything is connected and you like connect with other people. And I think I felt like things close to this like when I'm performing.
Wow.
Like when I'm on stage like with other people, and like we're all performing, and like the audience is like receiving it. It's just like a like really special things like that, or just like when you're like jamming out, like or like just hanging out with like your friends.
It's like about feelings more than
It's more of a feeling.
I like your drawing a lot.
Thank you. Mine is kind of like a city, I guess, but the sky is green,
Wow.
and there are like these buildings that are pretty colors, and like there's just like light in the back, like a little orb beam, and then like all these like wispy pink things are radiating from it. And I don't know what that means, but this is what I see.
Get it yet? Yeah.
Yeah, this is utopia to me.
Beautiful.
Thanks.
Nothing. Wow. Okay, cool. I'll show mine too. Okay, and then my next question, and we can just like think about this one because we're gonna draw it next. Is if you could genetically modify like part of her body, what would you do? Like, so for her people, it's like they confuse with plants, and like that can solve issues in the earth. Like if we could be more like eco-conscious, but like it doesn't have to be like something that would fix anything. Also, I can't. Oh, there we go. It could just be something cool. But yeah, just think about it, and then we're gonna draw that in a sec. Okay. Just let me know when you're like ready. Okay.
Yeah.
So, when you do the thing where it's like, so there's 4 of us. So just start with like the bottom 1/4, and then we'll switch off and like fold it. So like don't show each other what you do until the end, and it will look cool.
Okay. Should we fold it? Like,
Yeah. So like draw it and then fold it up so people can't see it. So we can start with like kind of like from your knee to your foot, or even if they have feet, you know, like it could be anything.
Okay.
Okay, sorry I stopped the video, but we were looking at them. Here's all of them. And I think they just really represent like harmony, making things together, collaborating, and being like almost symmetrical, but not quite because you're still being like individualistic. So yeah.
I love the torso on this one.
Oh yeah, it's like
Really good. With a robot head.
It's supposed to be like fishnet. Like she's like an aqua type thing.
This one's funny.
So
This one's
cool.
This one's super cool. This one's like